mics are on. What? Tell me.
Mute.
Everything is mute.
Mute.
Welcome, everyone. This is Wait With Me. Really, I've heard this music before. I'm acting like I've never heard it before, but thank you, everyone, for being here. This is Wait With Me, and I'm your host, Jill Cox Cordova. I'm getting cues from my producer to do something, but I don't understand the gestures. Oh,
Yes, Jill. I hate to interrupt, but I believe you're sideways.
I'm sideways?
No, you're imageways.
Oh.
So, audience, let me double check. If you're seeing Jill sideways, please give us a clap or something that you. Yeah.
Okay.
So we are going to have to take care of that, Jill. Do you know what the issue is? I do.
Yes, but I don't know how to. You fix it.
Okay. All right.
Should I?
What I'm
I can
going
remove
to
myself.
do is I'm going
live show
this
here,
is live
everybody.
show. I'm going to bring the music back up. I'm going to turn down our mics and I will bring Jill back to you, but I am not hearing, well, music. I thought I had the music. Yeah, there we go.
Okay, can everyone see me right side up now? Clap if you can. Okay, all right. Wonderful. Yay, okay. Well, let's just start over on this live show. Welcome everyone to Wait With Me. I'm your host, Jill Cox Cordova, and you would think this is the first show, but this is the third one. So thank you all for being here. Thank you, Stacy. Thank you, Connie. Thank you, Greta. Hey, Greta. Thank you, Greta. Thank you, Daisy. Hey. Thank you, Bertha. Thank you, Mary. And thank you, Stefan. And your boy, Woody. Tony. And thank you, Tony.
Hi,
you're there too. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
All right. So, if you haven't been here before, I've started this show because I wanted to talk about my weight loss journey boldly, so that you all being here, you've already helped me stick to my goals and become my accountability partner. So thank you for doing that for me and for showing up and for encouraging me. All have encouraged me, so thank you for that. When I started 6 weeks ago, I weighed 165 pounds. On November 9th, I started a program 6 weeks ago. And on November 9th, I weighed 160.6. And my measurement and 165 pounds, by the way, is the heaviest I've ever been. And I'm only 4'11", so that's a lot of weight, and I have a lot of health issues going on. So I finally decided to do something about it. Hence the show and you all being here. November 9th, I weighed 160.6. But my measurements are crazy high. On that date, it was 41 and a half for bust, 38 and 3/4 for waist, and 43 and a quarter for my hips. Last week, I weighed myself on this show, which I'm going to do again tonight, and I weighed 160.13. So a slight adjustment, but I'll take it. Any weight loss is a victory to me, and I'm celebrating all the victories on this show. And my measurements were 41.5, 38 3/4, but my hips were down 3/4 to 42.5. I'll get to my weight in a moment, but first I want to talk about tomorrow is Thanksgiving. And many of us have not had a holiday where we didn't gain weight. So I want to talk about that. Fortunately, I don't know what happens to me over Thanksgiving, because fortunately for me, I really don't like the traditional Thanksgiving foods. So Thanksgiving has never been about the food for me. It's always been about conversation with family and being with family. So it's always been that, a family gathering for me. But somehow or another, I always gain weight. So I wanted to talk about that and try to figure out what I'm doing incorrectly, and talk about it here. I really don't know what I'm doing incorrectly. Although in previous years, because I don't like the traditional Thanksgiving foods, and neither does my husband, Tony, um, in previous years, we've actually gone to a restaurant to eat. So that's probably why I gained weight then, because, the only things open on Thanksgiving are like Chinese buffets. And so with buffets, you can't really uh, hold yourself accountable for all that you eat. You don't really know how much you've eaten, right? So I feel like that's the reason. But like tomorrow, that's not what we're doing. We're having a family potluck, and I'm also not a good. I'm really not a foodie, but I know that I'm a comfort food eater. So when I do eat, it's to comfort me, and I'll eat things that are comfort foods, which are usually not foods that are good for you. So I'm trying to avoid that this holiday. So that's Oh, I totally forgot to say it was segment one, but that was segment one of this.
That was segment one.
Yes, I
Oh,
totally forgot to
I'm
say
not the
that.
only one that slips up, but we have to have the wonderful music that goes along with that.
Okay. By the way, I've started dancing to exercise too.
This is the deal. This is the deal.
So again, the deal is tomorrow is Thanksgiving, and I'm going to do my best not to gain weight, even though I don't really like the foods. Like tomorrow, we're doing a family potluck, and everybody knows I don't cook well, so I don't even have to bring food. I'm bringing like plates and cups and drinks, beverages, and things like that. So you would think that it would be all good for me, but it's not. It's really not. But I'm gonna try because I have you all here. In fact, I want to thank you all already because since I started this show, I've been thinking, oh, I'm gonna have such and such. Like last night, I was stressed out because I had things I really needed to do before today ended at my job. And I was just stressed by all the things I had to do. And so the first thing I think about is, oh, I'm just gonna have, chips or something that will comfort me. But you know what? I didn't, because I said, I gotta weigh myself on my show tomorrow and I have people watching. So thank you. You've already stopped me from the norm for me. So I appreciate that. So thank you. So I'll give you all a hand for that. So now I'm going to go to my second segment producer.
I can do it. 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 If I put my mind to it. If I put my mind to it, I can do it. Do it. Do it.
So as you could tell, my producer is having fun being the DJ with his remix. Okay, so producer, are you ready for me to weigh myself?
Oh, I am
Not?
absolutely not ready.
Okay. Well, while you're getting ready, I'm going to um, talk to the audience and tell them I'm not expecting good results from this one. I know I just told you all that I stopped myself from doing things I knew that I shouldn't because of you. But I wasn't always successful with that. Hi. Everyone say hi to Tony. Clap. Hi. All right. Am I standing up then? Looking at Connie, I'm gonna go ahead and accept you on stage, but I'm gonna come back to you before I talk to you, okay? Okay, so Connie, you are on the stage, but I'm getting up right now. Okay, you ready, Tony? I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna make sure I don't behead myself. I can't see if I'm in your. Ah! You just yanked it out, but that's okay. Hang on. Okay, let me get set up here. All right, I am going to. I'm almost there. I'm going to hold it. I wasn't expecting good results, but look, I've actually lost weight. Woo! 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 You got it? Okay, I'm going back. I'm sitting down. If you couldn't see that, it says 159. I'm in the 150s, y'all. 159.1.
Yes,
Five.
please give Jill a round of applause. Just hit the applause button on the bottom.
Thank you. I really wasn't expecting that to happen because well, when I get to my next segment, you'll see why. But again, last week I was at 160.13. Tonight I'm at 159. Thank you. 159.15. As you know, we also do my measurements just before the show. And tonight, last week, my bust was measured at 41 and a half. Tonight, it's 40 and a quarter. Last week, my waist was 38 and 3/4. Tonight, it's 38 and 1/4. And my hips are the same size.
Yay! Yay!
So I did it. I'm toning and I'm losing weight. I don't know how I did that though, as you'll see in the next segment. But Connie, you are on the stage. And before I come to you, sweetheart, producer, we're going to the third segment.
We are going to the third segment. Yes. Okay, it's your turn to share. Okay, it's your turn to share.
All right, so Connie, that's your intro music. What would you like to share tonight?
Well, I think when you first started talking about it and you said, and I'm sure I didn't lose any weight. You woke up this morning, you could walk and talk and hear and all that. So that's all good. And look what you got. Look what you got.
You are right.
I'm extremely proud of you.
Thank you, Connie. Thank you. And you're so right. I really one of the other things I need to work on is how I speak to myself.
Right.
So thank you for pointing that out. And I will try to do better on that as well. Because, if I always come from a point of view of you can do it, just like my segment says, then I can do it, right? So thank you for that. Your support means everything to me. Thank you.
Keep it going.
Thank you. Does anyone else have anything to share? Are you all is anyone concerned about how much you're going to eat tomorrow? Bertha, I have you on stage. Hi.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, Sissy, I can hear you.
I have a bit of a cold.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Congratulations, Cece.
Thank you. Thank
I know
you.
that 4'11" and carrying that weight is hard. Trust me, I know. We are twins in that aspect. So I'm really, really proud of you. And
Thank you.
just to reinforce what Connie was saying, that positive reinforcement, the positive mindset, it kind of works for us. So, when you think negatively going into anything, that also gives you the effect that you're looking for, which is negative. So,
You were
always think of a positive thing with anything that you're doing. Think positively of a positive outcome, then even the disappointment won't be as bad.
That's right. That's right. Thank you. Thank you for saying that because, you would think that since I meditate, I would know that, once I put things out there, it's out
Right.
there, and I really am mindful usually of, my mindset and what I put into the universe. But for some reason with weight, until this show and you all are supporting me and telling me what I need to hear. So I appreciate that you all are doing that for me. You are true accountability partners and I appreciate that.
I was saying to somebody the other day that unfortunately the human side of me lets me down sometimes. I'm superhuman a lot of times, but the human side of me lets me down. So I think that's the same for you. The human side of you lets you down sometimes.
That's right. That's right. Cuz I know, I know you. You're definitely a superwoman and I know how well you speak to people and how you care about people. So it what you're saying and what Connie said is a reminder to me, to do that for myself. That self care. So thank you, thank you, Sissy.
Happy Thanksgiving,
Daisy,
Cece.
before thank you.
And
Happy Thanksgiving to
hubby.
you too. For those of you who don't know,
Yes.
Bertha calls my husband her husband, but
Thank
it's
you, my
all
other wife.
Yes, yes, hubby. I'm over here sick and you're not here, but whatever.
Oh,
oh.
I'm so sorry. I would have made you a hot toddy. It would
I
have
just finished
cured you
one.
immediately.
It would have knocked you out
I
too.
know.
Trust me on that. Uh, so thank you for that. And Daisy, before we come to you, I would just like to say hello to Deborah. Hi, Deborah. And Tammy and Jen. Welcome to all of you. Daisy, you're on the stage. What would you like to share?
Well, I'd like to say congratulations on your weight loss. That's
Thank you.
inspirational.
Thank you.
And I just want to say that I'm setting a goal for myself to not lose weight, but to just maintain my weight over the holidays.
That's
And I think
exactly
that,
my goal for tonight. Yes,
yeah.
yes. That's wonderful. Okay, well, then I'll hold you accountable if you hold me accountable.
Okay, I think I've also come to a realization that it's not the food that gets me, it's the liquor.
Oh, I didn't
It's
even think about that.
it's all those
Oops.
cocktails that I plan. And that's really where that's going to be the hard part. So that's you know me, you know how I like a aperitif. So
Yes.
I'm going to
And you
try to
like them strong
maintain.
too, or at least for other people when you make the drinks.
Yes, absolutely. So I'll see you how I do next week, and I hope you do well too.
Thank you. I'll ask you about that. We'll compare notes.
Okay, good enough.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks.
Again, if you're just joining us, everyone, this is the segment where I ask you to share or comment. We've been talking about the fact that tomorrow is Thanksgiving, and I was saying that I don't really have a problem with the foods, but like Daisy said, well, I'll get to that. I just somehow or another gain weight, so I want to like try not to this this year. But maybe Daisy, I think you're onto something. Maybe it is the drinking because I don't really like the foods. So I'm glad you pointed that out because now I'll be more mindful of it. Anyone else want to share? And welcome, Charlie. I see you in the audience as well. Welcome.
Oh, well, Jill, as your producer, am I allowed to ask a question?
Of course, producer.
Well, I was wondering if anyone in the audience is on this journey with you,
With
that
me?
they're also trying to, lose weight and, help you, you know, lose weight also. I
That's a
was
great
I was
question.
curious.
That's a great.
And I just have to say hi to Basha,
Hey,
because I
Marsha!
just love
We
her
love
and
your show.
love all of
All of
her
them.
shows
Yes.
actually. So
Yes.
just hearts out to you, Basha. So that I'm curious, does anyone in the audience going on this weight loss goal
So,
also?
so for me, I choose not to call it a journey anymore because I think it's mind over matter for me. When I think about it as me being on a goal to lose weight, I end up doing the exact opposite. I want everything. So I'm now looking at it more of a lifestyle where I'm watching what I'm eating and I am seeing results because of it. So that me changing how I think about it, I think has helped me a lot in order for me to get there. So wait until you see me soon. I'll come see you and we'll
Okay.
compare notes then.
Wonderful. I'm excited about that. And yes, you're definitely right. My mindset changed 6 weeks ago, where I saw it as a lifestyle change as well because it's ongoing, And the program that I started 6 weeks ago is actually a year-long program to help us understand that it's lifelong. And the beauty of that is that I don't consider myself on a diet, believe it or not. Because they in this program they teach you, and the program is called Real Appeal, and experts like Dr. Ian Smith are part of it, and they teach you to not deny yourself cravings. So if you crave something, go ahead for it. It's about portions, or just getting that taste, or if you can substitute, or come up with other types of actions to maybe not eat it. But if you crave it, they don't want to restrict anything from you. They don't want you to think of food as bad. They want you to think of food as fuel, and to have a different. So what I'm finding is that I'm having a different relationship with food. I started this episode by saying that I have comfort food cravings, and I realized that that's when I do, um, where I eat where it's, I'm not mindful of what I'm eating. But I've come to um, understand that, and I really monitor, well, am I actually hungry, or am I just stressed? And if I'm stressed, I have other things I can do instead of eating. So thank you, Bertha, for that comment. Tammy, I see that you wrote a comment and you said, oh wow, you said I actually lost 31 pounds. Woo, girl. Congratulations.
Oh,
Um,
I gotta chime in on
wait,
that.
wait,
That's
wait.
amazing.
It is
And I'm
amazing.
out.
Okay, but because she has more, I cut out meat. I haven't had meat. I'm sorry, I'm doing this, but my phone is sideways. I cut out meat. I haven't had meat in a year. Wow, and seafood in a year and a half, due to allergies. Also, wow, that's amazing. I would love if you're willing to come to the stage, Tammy, to tell me how you started doing without those things. So for example, in my household, when I first met Tony, you all, in case you haven't heard this story, when I first met him, he gave me a business card that says I cook meat. And he still grills meat, and he's actually the cook in our house. Well, he's the only one who can cook in our house, I'll put it that way. And so when I smell his food, or I see all of his wonderful food, I want it. But I'm learning to not I'm learning to eat my food the same time he eats his, so I'm not really thinking about his food. Tammy, you are on the stage. Hi, welcome.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. Thank you for coming to the stage and congratulations. That's amazing.
Thank you.
So how did you go about doing that?
I stopped eating meat like a year ago because of well, I started getting really, really bad headaches. So as soon as I cut out one thing, I cut out the chicken, and as soon as I stopped eating the chicken, I stopped getting the headaches. So
Oh,
after a while, I looked at my blood type to see my allergies and what I was allergic to. So come to find out, I was allergic to like seafood, specifically fish. So the headache stopped and I wasn't sick anymore. My skin started to glow and
that's amazing.
that
Did you go cold turkey? Because
I
you
did
found that you did?
I did go cold turkey. Yep, I did.
That's wonderful. Wow. And I can see, with allergies and you automatically know that, this is not going to help you. It's going to hurt you.
Yeah, because I
That
have eczema and my eczema started to flare up as soon as I stopped eating the chicken and the fish and the seafood. My skin got a lot better.
that's fantastic. Wow. I'm very impressed. Good for you. Like I'll
Thank
just
you.
and I see that we have another comment. Hang on. It's from Bertha. She said, this is for you, Tammy. She says, great job, all. And happy Thanksgiving and good good night, Bertha. We'll talk to you soon. And thank you for coming tonight. I appreciate you. Love you, sissy. Okay, well, thanks everybody for sharing so much. I'm very inspired by all of your stories and your goals and what you all have already done. So that really inspires me. So thank you for that. So let's get to the last segment that I call.
Something's missing.
It's not
That's the last segment.
same as number 2.
This is the deal.
That's not right.
It's the green button.
I can do it. I can do it if I put my mind to it. If I put my mind to it, I can do it, do it, do it.
Okay, so I use the same saying that you can do it for my goal as well. And just like Daisy said, I have the same goal. My goal is to just not gain weight this holiday. So so next week I'm that's just my goal. It's just not to gain weight between now and next week when I see you again. Um, Last week, my goal was to eat healthy over the weekend. I am happy to say that I did that. I stuck to eating healthy the entire weekend. Um, the reason I was surprised about my weight tonight, thank you, everybody. The reason I was surprised by my weight tonight was because I didn't exercise this week. Last week I exercised 3 times. This week I did no exercise whatsoever. However, I've learned that weight loss is 80% nutrition. So clearly I must have done something right with my nutrition this week. So I'm very happy about that. But my goal is to stick with the healthy nutrition tomorrow and the rest of the week. And hey, Queen Bee Divine, welcome, welcome. And to just not gain weight over the holiday. So I'll be right there with Daisy. So that's it. Thank you, my producer, my husband, Tony. Thank you all. I view you all as my accountability partners. The music that you're listening to now and at the beginning of the show is called Sun Zalk International by G-Day Production on BeatStars. And the segment music that we kept using for every segment is called Real Cool Sunglasses by That Core Beat, which is also on BeatStars. So thank you again, everyone. I love you all. If you didn't know, Tony and I are doing a show in about an hour called I'm Right, I'm Right. And we're going to talk about how to avoid holiday drama during the holidays. So, hope to see you there. Thanks, everybody. Bye.